GETTY, Stock Advertising in Read invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsGame of Thrones is more popular than the Queen among Brits. In a shocking revelation for traditionalists, research also found almost a quarter, 24%, of those questioned are more familiar with the hit HBO show than the Nativity story. The poll of 2,084 Britons between November 10 and 13 found 56% of UK residents polled would sooner watch Ice-Hearted Cersei, played by Lena Headey, than sit down in front of Her Majesty at 3 p.m. on Christmas Day. And almost a third, 28%, are more interested in finding out who sits on the Iron Throne than they are on who succeeds her as the UK's monarch, the survey from merchandise site EMP said. Now gearing up for its 8th and final series, Game of Thrones, based on the fantasy novels of George R.R. Martin, and set in his fictional kingdom of Westeros, has proved an international phenomenon which has made stars of actors such as Ms. Headey, Peter Dinklage, Kit Harington, and Emilia Clarke. HBO actually ran out of source material at the end of Series 6, which is based on Martin's most fifth Westeros book, A Dance with Dragons, published in 2011. Related articles: Meghan Markle set to spend Christmas with the Queen. Game of Thrones hunk Kit Harington is named Worst Dressed Man. UK viewers would rather watch Emilia Clarke than Queen Elizabeth's Christmas Day speech. However, spurred on by the runaway popularity of the show, HBO still opted to make Season 7, which aired this year. The first episode attracted 16.1 million American viewers, with a record 115,000 viewers in the UK staying up until 2 a.m. to watch Sky Atlantic's simulcast. British viewers of the first episode reached 2.04 million when adding the number of viewers who waited until the next night to watch at a more sociable hour. Royalists can console themselves with the thought that it may be a little premature to call time on Her Majesty's popularity quite yet. In 2017, a combined total of 8.1 million people watched the Queen's Christmas Day broadcast on BBC and ITV, making it the most watched Christmas television programme, and up more than 500,000 on 2015. Nevertheless, Jane Asa, managing director at Entertainment and Music Merchandisers EMP, said, "Nobody could have predicted that the Game of Thrones phenomenon would take on such huge Christmas traditions, and when, but it's clear that Game of Thrones fans eat, sleep, breathe and wear their favorite show with pride." Related articles: Game of Thrones Season 8. Star lashes out at bosses over final script. William and Harry could refuse Charles' request to let Camilla be queen. Game of Thrones Season 8 spoilers, Star drops huge finale hints.